What's going on YouTube? Cloverbells here, back with another Scarlet Violet video, and we're continuing on with our collaboration series on the channel, and today we are joined by none other than the West Coast Bastiodon Mafia. Okay, we've got Mental Syndrome, SlyAbby, and Steel Trainer on the channel today. Folks, would you like to introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about your VGC background?
I guess I'll go first. I am Mental Syndrome. My actual name is Brendan. I am the originator of the Bastiodon idea. I started VGC back in 2011 in black and white, actually. My first regional was Newark, New Jersey, because I'm from the tri-state area. So I played for a little bit in the land of Thundurus. Played for about a year and a half, and then just got busy with life, so I took about an 11-year break.
Oh my god.
And yeah, just a little bit of a break. And then got back into it in SoCal, where I live now, in November of 2023. And been going at it since. It's where I met Tyler and Abby. And we've just built like a really wonderful community in SoCal.
Oh yeah, SoCal it's got a lot of VGC players over there. I gotta make myself over there at some point. But next, we'll go with you, Tyler. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hey there. My name's Tyler Dacey. I go by Steel Trainer online, and I've been playing VGC actively since the pandemic. I started just before in 2020 when Sword and Shield came out.
Yes, like me.
I've been slowly but surely getting better. Last season I managed to end off with about 340 championship points, and I'm on the track to break that ceiling this year, but probably won't make the top 75. I generally play for fun. I like funny teams and just constantly strive to get better.
Awesome. And SlyAbby, how about you?
I'm SlyAbby or Abby. I'm the most recent player here. I just started in Scarlet and Violet at the beginning of Regulation A. And so yeah, so coming up on 3rd season of playing now. And I'm hoping to try and make it to Worlds this year. We'll see how that goes. And I'm just really excited to be here, really excited to be part of this community.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Now, you guys had the idea for Bastiodon, and we had a day 2 results, correct?
That's correct.
Yes, that was Abby.
All right, so I got a question here. So, just like how we asked the Capalian crew, why is there a Bastiodon on this team? What is the reasoning here?
So there's a bit of an inside joke in SoCal with Bastiodon. That's where the whole thing started, where Bastiodon supposedly has the best move in the game called Bastioblast, where you just win the game by using it. So it's always been in the back of my head that I really just want to use Bastiodon. And in any other format, there is no way to use it reliably. But specifically single restricted, it has a very important niche. And every now and then I look at it, try and find what to do with it. And with the Miraidon team that we have that's on screen, we have an issue with Ice Rider.
Of course.
And what does Bastiodon get? Wide Guard. And where there's a wide guard, there's a way.
It's also worth noting that Bastio is the only Pokemon in the format, actually the only Pokemon in general, that gets both wide guard and foul play. So it gets to compress the Farigiraf foul playing the horse niche with the wide guard niche to really just bully Ice Rider every time it comes on the screen.
I absolutely love it. Yeah, and when we featured the Capalian squad earlier, that is almost the exact same thing that they said. They needed an Ice Rider matchup a little bit, and you guys found another idea as well with the Bastiodon. In fact, if I look at both teams here, it's funny how besides the Miraidon, everything is completely different, which is great. That means there's still room for innovation in Regulation G. It's not just the same mons or the same teams. Might be the same restricted, but it's just how you play it and how you surround the pieces that makes a huge difference. Would you guys say so?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
All right. Yeah, so, all right, enough chatter, guys. So hopefully we can get some cool wins with Bastiodon today on the ladder. So without further ado, let's just go straight into the ranked battles. Well, we got Calyrex-Shadow Rider Balance. Whoop-de-doo.
The perfect matchup. It
Yeah,
exists.
this is a Bastiodon game if I've ever seen one.
Ooh, yes, I do. Tell me the leads.
So they have double fake out with Shadow Rider. There is nothing their team can do to stop you from pressing Terra Grass and start Iron Defensing all over. I think Bastiodon's a very strong lead. Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they'll probably lead Rillaboom Shadow Rider, so you get the immediate foul play pressure, which makes them want to target the Bastiodon, and they won't know that it has Covert Cloak. So you can either immediately foul play into the Shadow Rider, or just start setting up Iron Defenses.
It's like we're playing the Global Challenge. We got a Covert Cloak on this thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking either Chien-Pao or maybe Hearthflame as the other lead.
Okay.
Yeah, they're more likely to lead in Rillaboom than they are to lead
With
Incin, so
Miraidon.
your physical attackers are relatively safe.
Mm-hmm.
And then a late game Miraidon kind of cleans with probably Chien-Pao or Grim, depending on how you're feeling.
Ooh, Grim in the back.
I'd say I'm leaning Chien-Pao for the Sucker Punch in case they're able to protect the Calyrex.
Yeah.
I think so. I like Pao at the end game, you know, just for that pin with that Sucker Punch. But we'll see how he leads it. If he likes the Rillaboom lead, as they always do, to try and change Miraidon terrain, this will be good. If he does Incin Rillaboom with Calyrex in the back, do we care about the Intimidate onto the Hearthflame?
We shouldn't. You're still going to do probably 80% to the Rillaboom, just cudgel.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Wow. All right, Incin and the Raging Bolt here. So you know the CSR is in the back for sure. Probably Rillaboom too, ideally. So here we go.
I want to say they fake out Ogerpon
All right,
and go for a Thunderbolt into Bastiodon.
Okay.
Or they try to fake
Okay.
out Bastiodon and Thunderbolt it. I think Follow Me Iron Defense is probably a solid enough play here.
I like that too.
Yeah, I'll go for it. Yep. Input.
I think I want to cover for them faking out the Ogerpon.
Do you wanna just protect or
Just pop Terra Grass on Bastiodon Iron Defense and protect the Ogerpon.
Okay, I'll do
Yeah,
that.
I meant to
Not
that.
bad either.
Terra Grass is really good into this matchup because it protects you from
Yeah.
the late game Urshifu.
Yeah.
And then
Do you
just
want me
Spiky
to-
Shield.
Okay.
And
I'll
even if
go
they
for
have
it.
Flare Blitz on Incineroar, Iron Defense will cover
Yeah.
for that.
Nah, these guys, they don't run Flare Blitz. You know how they play. This is just straight CSR balance with the Will-O-Wisp.
Though
Okay.
I did run into Flare Blitz Incineroar in the GC today, so
Oh,
you
well,
never
yeah.
know.
This guy's on trial. Let's see. All right, so we are going to Terra Grass the Bastiodon here. We're going to Spiky Shield to stop the fake out, ideally, and protect ourselves here. He is a booster energy Raging Bolt here. There's the fake out. Newsflash.
Covert
We got the
Cloak.
Cobra Draco Meteor bing, into the Ogerpon, but of course the protect does us justice, and we get one Iron Defense going.
Perfect.
All right. What's our turn 2 play?
Well, you get to either follow me body press, and you get your choice between one-shotting Incin or two-shotting Volt.
I think go for the Incin because you don't want that to burn Bastiodon.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're going to want to get rid of this Bastiodon now.
Yeah.
So they're just going to Draco again.
Do you want me to just follow me it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, my question
big
here
for-
is, if he switches out the Incin for the Calyrex and we whiff the body press, do we care? Oh, well, he doesn't do it anyway.
He could still parting shot.
He could still parting shot, yes. So do we care?
we
if he
kinda
goes
don't
into
care
CSR? Okay.
We kind of don't care because foul play 2 shots.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
They go for
The
the Wisp.
Will-O-Wisp.
Perfect.
Yeah, you know how these guys play. All right, there's the body press. Bastiodon picks up his first KO. And there's the Rocky Helmet chip. Our sturdy is gone. All right, but with any luck, if he brings out Rillaboom, we can get it back. All right, so we dodged the Will-O-Wisp. And now he did protect that Raging Bolt there, so we could double lip on that, and there is the
Shadow
Calyrex.
Rider.
Okay. We have the potential pin there.
You can
later on.
either Wide Guard on the Astral, or just eat the Astral Barrage and foul play for 70% of Shadow Rider's health.
I think just go for the foul play.
Yeah.
Because
Probably
right
follow
now,
me pretty
protecting
safe.
Ogerpon doesn't do much because it's at -1 right now.
Yeah, we've
Yeah, just
essentially
follow
turned
me.
Ogerpon into a support bot for our real restricted.
So you want me to just simply redirect again?
Yeah,
Yeah,
pull away the Draco Meteor.
All right,
Because we'll eat an Astral Barrage.
for sure. Yeah, we'll unless he crits, but you know that's not gonna happen. All right, we are gonna see the Astral. It's gonna do a decent chunk here, but we should be able to take one, which we do. Okay, there's the Draco, and we get a little Clover Luck. He does miss.
Ooh,
Yeah.
love it.
Foul play, decent damage there. So that can put it in range later of the Miraidon Chien-Pao idea. So what are we doing next now?
I think that was a min roll.
Now I think it's a wide guard into Woodhammer into the Cali to finish it.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that
what
play.
I'm thinking. You gotta
Yep.
keep them on their toes with the wide guard mind
Or-
games.
Yeah, you have to Woodhammer because we're -1.
Yeah, I will make that play there. If he goes into Rillaboom, he goes into Rillaboom. So be it. All right, we do go for the wide guard. You think he clicks Astral Barrage again, guys?
Sir,
Yeah, because we didn't click it.
100%.
there's a
There
juicy,
it is.
juicy double KO in front of
Yeah.
it.
You know, it's just so enticing. I gotta click Astral Barrage, right? There's no drawback. I don't have accuracy check. There's no health check here. All right, there it is. The Woodhammer. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is Bastiodon the restricted? Or
It truly is.
that's what we
We
said
have
about
all the
Cobalion.
Zamazenta Light.
Oh my God, there's a Thunderbolt. I think we take this. Oh my God, Bastiodon just eating this. Show me the
Bastiodon
Rillaboom.
tanks everything.
Oh, he brought the Ogerpon.
Oh, interesting.
Wow. All right, well, we do have a Chien-Pao later for the Raging Bolt. So he didn't bring Rillaboom at all. Okay.
We also just have Miraidon to Draco Meteor everything.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I don't think they can handle the Miraidon in the back.
All right. Do we just sack these
Double-
things, or are we going to try something?
I think we just double sack.
Okay.
Double
Yeah.
sack makes sense. If they don't kill either of them, body press plus cudgel into Ogerpon is pretty. They
I
probably
body
won't
press Raging Bolt just to avoid Spiky.
shield. Yeah.
Just in case.
Oh, yeah. I will do that play. So I'll body press this thing and, I don't know, some chip damage.
Yeah, just cudgel the Ogerpon.
Sure. We'll do that. All right. Let's
If it's a
see it.
bulky pawn, it puts it into
Okay.
range for later. Okay.
Okay.
Because
So
they're
we'll
definitely going to
protect
target
her.
Bastiodon.
So we'll lose maybe just one slot. We are faster, by the way, so that's good to know. Oh my God, the crit! The Clover Look!
Big crit
Oh
Ogerpon.
my goodness, it's almost like, you know, he's on the Clover Bell challenge or something. Jesus. He got a crit. Hey, wait a second.
Bastio, you've done so well for us
Oh
this game.
man, Bastiodon, you get the 07. Thank you for your service. All right. Is it Miraidon time?
Yeah, Deepling just kind of finishes the game off.
I think so. All right. I didn't quite see if he terra'd. I must have missed
They
it.
haven't.
Oh my goodness.
So I think just Degleam and Cudgel.
I will do it. All right.
It's probably a Terra Fairy Raging Bolt.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, we'll Degleam here, and if he does go for the Terra Fairy, then he's just not weak anymore to the Cudgel, so I will do that. And Chien-Pao can just finish things off later on with the Sash. If it comes to it, will he continue to play on? Let's see. All right, but wow, there's the Terra, by the way. So here we go. Terra Fairy Raging Bolt locked and loaded. Okay. Unless he's electric. He is electric!
Ooh. Terra Electric.
Okay, well, I don't think
Still
that
doesn't
changes
save them.
anything. Yeah. Now he
Just
can
means they're
swing-
safe to Sucker Punch,
Oh, well,
so we don't have to play the Thunderclap games.
Well, this doesn't do anything for him here, so we are just gonna clean up the Ogerpon here with the Degleam. Decent chip damage, and we get another crit there. Yeah. And now he no longer has the Dragon typing. Here's the Ivy Cudgel, still gonna do some damage. Imagine we get another crit here. Nah, no crit. We can't get that lucky. There's a Thunderbolt there. Alright, he'll pick up the Ogerpon. Well, there's that. And now we get to bring in good old Chien-Pao here. And I'm just going to click whatever I want now.
Yep. Welcome to the field, the cleanup machine.
Yes, here we go. Just a simple wrap up here with the Degleam, but what a showcase with Bastiodon on game 1 here. I'm just gonna throw. In fact, you know what? Let me just try this just because, just in case.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm glad we got the
there we go,
Shadow Rider
Chien-Pao.
matchup.
Good job,
Very
Chien-Pao.
good Bastiodon showcase.
Jesus. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right now, what do you think this person's
Secret
thinking?
Shadow Rider tech is Bastiodon does not care about it.
All right. Very, very nice. Game 1. Good job, Bastiodon. Hey, it's the actual Zamazenta versus our budget Zamazenta.
I think you have that backwards.
that's what the
Zamazenta's
Cobalion guy
the
said.
wannabe.
That's what they said too.
Did they?
Yes, they did. They think they have the actual Zamazenta. All right.
Because we get an item.
That's right. We do get
And
an
another restricted.
This one's unfortunately not a Bastio matchup, but it's definitely a. I think a lot of the times into these types of teams, I like to bring everybody except for Bastio and Iron Hands.
Okay.
But the Hands is pretty good into the Raging Bolt version of Zama. What do you guys think?
And it also deals... it's not amazing into Iron Treads.
Yeah, the Iron Treads
Definitely
makes things
Grimmsnarl
tricky.
lead, though.
Yeah, Grim leads every time. The goal here is to paralyze Zama.
He leads Rillaboom.
To make sure that your Ogerpon can outspeed and hit what it needs to.
Yeah, the rain just makes it a little harder.
Yeah, I think you have to bring Iron Hands in here, because usually the strat is
Then,
to go Hearthflame, but since the rain, it's gonna be tricky to deal with that Zamazenta.
Maybe we leave Hearthflame at home and just bring the Chien-Pao. Because the Hearthflame's only really doing
so.
the...
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, 10 seconds. I'm gonna lock it in here. I just realized the names. Everything is named Dawn. You're gonna have to explain that at the video. So, wait a second. All right, so Zamazenta Raging Bolt there with the Pelipper. He's got the Water Bird. He's got the Wide Guard. All right, we left our quote unquote budget Zom behind here, and he's going to go with Chien-Pao and the Steamroller guy. You know he wanted that for the Miraidon matchup, 100%.
They always lead the
Steel Roller.
Miraidon stuff up front.
All right, so
Well,
you know
most
the
Miraidon
Zamazenta
players
guy.
lead Miraidon.
I'm gonna summon
Unfortunately-
Zamazenta Rillaboom. We'll see, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Unfortunately, they don't have any Thunderwaveable mons, but this is the freest Reflect ever.
I do agree with that. All right, and
Can we
then
just
might
go
even
pick
be
the
worth-
treads?
Might even be worth tearing here just to.
Oh yeah,
not
high
be-
horsepower.
Yeah, it's
And
kind of
also-
dangerous into the Rillaboom later though,
that's okay
or the
We have
Raging Bolt.
Chien-Pao.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have Chien-Pao.
for now. What am I clicking?
Drain Punch into the treads.
Okay, I
Could
will do it.
plenty.
Let's see if he goes for the Terra Ghost. Oh my goodness, the Terra Ghost, as they always do.
As long as it's Terra Ghost on the POW.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh boy. Oh, okay. Oh, Bug.
That's
Well,
Oh.
It's
Oh,
Bug.
I see the game
it's
they're
that
playing.
one.
that's Mega Horn? Let's see. Uh-oh.
Probably.
We're about to get
But
gamed
they
on here.
should just high horsepower.
Let's see if he does. Okay, so
The
that
good
means
news
the Chien-Pao.
Is it can be Thunderwave.
Yes.
Mhm.
We can do that if we have to. Alright, so Terra Water Iron Hands is locked and loaded here. The POW did not Terra Ghost there, so he'll keep his Sash for now. And the Ball Terra's committed. There's the Ice Cold Crash. That's not going to do a whole lot here. Actually did a decent amount. High Horsepower does come out. We do eat that. And there's the Life Orb reveal. Okay, and a little bit of a Drain Punch chip damage there just to get a little
Gotcha.
recovery back. Yes. Okay. Alright, well, we got to reflect up. But now what do we do? Do we click the Thunderwave button?
We can either Thunderwave the treads, or we can double the Chien-Pao, depending on whether you think it's going to protect. Because Spirit Break is a good finisher into that.
I think we need to take care of that Chien-Pao to pave the way for Miraidon.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can Spirit Break, and then... What do you
Probably
wanna do
Drain
here?
Punch.
Okay.
Just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright. We'll do that. Alright. There's the Crunch.
Crunch.
Okay.
Takes
Alright,
it like a
Mega
champ.
Horn. Do we eat this? It's gonna be close. He does
Yeah,
connect.
screens we should.
Ooh, barely Iron Hands the
Ooh.
bulk. Wow. Alright. Here's a Spirit Break. We're gonna get like no recovery from this Drain Punch, by the way.
We're going to get 1 HP.
We are gonna get a little bit, but we
maybe.
do remove the threat to Miraidon later on.
Right.
Okay. So,
And now we paralyze the treads.
oh yes.
Yes, because they're definitely booster speed to punish Miraidon.
Okay. We expect a restricted coming in. We do see Rillaboom potentially also coming in now that he knows we're Terra Water.
Oh, since they popped their Terra turn 1, this is just free Electro Drift territory into Zama.
That's true. No Terra Dragon from him. There is the Zamazenta now.
Yeah, T-Wave the Treads,
Okay.
and then just attempt a low kick into Zama, or do we want to hold Fake Out?
Ooh, that's a good
I
question.
just worried that I don't think you want to switch in Chien-Pao. I think you keep that. You want to keep
We
that
just sack
Sack
hands?
and you don't want to risk. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think Iron
Thunder
Hands has
Wave
done
and-
its job.
Thunderwave
Yeah.
double sack sounds good here.
All right. Am I gonna low kick?
Yeah, just low kick the
is
Zama.
All right,
Yeah.
we're gonna attempt to do it here. Let's see what he does. All right, we do get the Thunder Wave off, and we always hit because you are on the Clover Bells channel. Your accuracy is
might
instantly
outspeed.
+1 here. Okay, what does he do with the Zom? It is a body press. Smart play. All right, he does keep the Grim on the field here. We could now get the Parahags. Let's see if we are fortunate enough to get it here. All right, and yes, we do.
Love to see it.
Yes.
Love to see it.
Once again, there it is. Now, what's the next play?
It's
I think
to
we're
go
right
dri-
on here.
Time to go drifting.
Right on Volt Switch.
Volt Switch. Ooh.
And then you can also just Thunder Wave the Zamazenta now, since Grimmsnarl's still alive.
Yeah, we're baiting in the Rillaboom here.
Fair enough.
Right.
Now,
And
if
then
he
we just get
protects,
Chien-Pao on the field.
if he protects the Zamazenta and attacks with the Iron Treads, is that a huge deal?
No, because Treads
I think
goes
we
down
Volt
to the
Switch
Volt
into the
Switch.
Treads.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking as
okay.
well.
Fair enough. All right, we'll Volt Switch into the Treads here. Let's deal our chip damage. Let's see if the Rillaboom comes in. There it is. You know it's coming in. And then this will be a good position for Chien-Pao later on. There's the Rillaboom. They have to bring this. Okay.
Yep.
Grassy Surge comes out. Okay. And there is another connect on the Thunder Wave. Alright, the dog is now parried. Okay. Which means we get to get the heck out of here. We get to do a little bit of chip on top of that. Oh, that's some nice juicy chip. That's almost a third of
That's
its
not
health.
AV group.
Yeah,
That's not AV.
Miracle Seed.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
way too much for AV.
I think the Raging Bolt probably has that.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
100%.
Okay. Now, Fake Out is on his side. There's the Heavy Slam. Is that the end of Grim? It is the end of Grimmsnarl. Okay. Now, he can still keep the terrain on his side if he wants to. I just keep pivoting. But
Do we go call the Fake Out into Miraidon and just Icicle Crash the Rillaboom?
It is dangerous because you're getting a sword boosted body or sword boosted.
Well, no.
Well, they can always get full parried.
If they don't fake out Miraidon, then they just die to the Electro Drift.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
So
to.
if you just Electro Drift and Icicle Crash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just split
Well-
the damage.
we'll keep it simple here. And I'm going to knock on wood and just say that we don't miss this.
It's okay.
Okay.
The Zama's gonna get full parried.
Ooh, onto the
Ooh.
Chien-Pao slot. All
Interesting.
right.
The Zama lives, though.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. It should.
We're timid,
Oh,
not
no,
mod-
but you're on the
Not
Clover
with the
Bells
crit.
channel. You
Okay,
get a
okay.
crit. You forgot where you are.
I feel like Electro Drift usually kills Zamazentas for me, but
Depends
Yeah.
on their spread.
at least we got the crit.
Yes, yes.
Guess you've been running into physically defensive ones.
All right.
Hmm,
We
makes
have
sense.
complete terrain control now, and we still have Electro Drift. Tell me the final play.
Just Drift Treads, Crash Rilla.
Oh, yeah. Let's keep it simple here. You think he clicks
Grimmsnarl-
forfeit?
Probably.
Let's
Grimmsnarl laid up this game for us with those Thunder Waves earlier.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Grim is so good. Protect Rillaboom. Miracle Seed.
Miracle
Yeah,
Seed.
that is
There he
Miracle.
is.
All right, here's another zap. Well, first the Chien-Pao goes. And now we zap the Treads. All right, he brought the Treads for the Miraidon matchup, but unfortunately, he didn't bring it for the Grimmsnarl matchup.
Yep. Using the Terra on Treads cost them the game.
It went straight
Because
to
that just
above.
opened up the Thunder Wave door, which lets Miraidon stay outspeeding it.
Yeah, I was a little surprised about that Terra immediately, so that was something. But I will just click the moves here. All right, there it is. Battle was canceled. Grimmsnarl did the hard work. Everybody else cleaned up later. All right, the mirror matchup. There is the as standard of a Miraidon team, as you'll see. I would imagine this came up during your prep.
Oh yeah,
this is
ready for the best turn one?
This is my favorite tech to do against the Luca 6. You lead Miraidon Iron Hands,
Okay, I like it.
and then Hearthflame and Chien-Pao in the back.
What is the reasoning?
The lead, because 90% of the time they will lead Miraidon Whimsicott to outspeed you in the mirror.
Okay.
You fake out the Miraidon and Electro Drift the Miraidon because they will Terra Fairy.
Every
Wow.
single time.
Every single time you say it. All right.
It's about 90% of the time they will do that, and you just win on the spot.
I usually go for Dazzling. That's a little safer, but
Yeah, that's the safest way to do it.
Depends on how bold you're feeling.
Nah, man, this
But
guy's
we're
gonna.
on the Clover channel. We gotta go for it.
You're right. You're right.
We're
It'll
two
work
wins
out.
in. We're 2 wins in. We got this.
This guy is gonna do Farigiraf Iron Hands, 100%. Let me call that right now. Let's see it. There's no way he's gonna lead the Whimsicott. But let's let this guy play it. Let's see what he does. He's thinking about it. He's got 10 seconds. He's not sure what to do. There we go. Now he decided. Let's see if he does the Clover lead or does he do the Bastiodon Mafia lead. We're gonna find out right now. By the way, if he does do the Farigiraf Iron Hands lead, what's the plan?
You eat the fake out in Miraidon, and you just low kick either of them.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, because they're not applying.
It's gonna
too
do
much
half.
offensive pressure.
Okay. All right. Oh, he did half of
A
it.
little bit of
All right.
Oh,
Okay, let's
This
watch
looks
the
like-
lead tier.
Looks like Volt Switch, Trick Room into into Iron Hands. Maybe. Who knows?
they're faster. They're max timid.
Ooh. I see.
Okay, so that changes things. They modified this team.
All right. There's the Electric Seed. Okay. So, what are we thinking here? Now that we know that he is the faster Miraidon.
I think you Terra Fairy D-Gleam,
Okay.
take the safe route, and then they're gonna
Heavy
Terra
Slam and
and
heavy
Heavy
slam to cover
Slam.
the Terra, yeah.
Just Heavy Slam into Miraidon. Should
Actually,
do enough
low
to pick
kick
up.
does more, even if they Terra.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, low kick it is.
I'll trust you on this one. I haven't run into that issue.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm a low kick.
Kick him.
Because
Okay,
it's only like
there's the
40
Terra.
base
There they go.
power.
Another
Okay.
turn 1 Terra.
They pop the Terra every time, turn one.
Wow. I'm shocked. All right, here we go. Terra Fairy. All right, and I knew I knew he would try and bring the Farigiraf just to stop the fake out stuff, but here it is, and so do we. All right, I'm gonna trust you on this. I actually don't know this, Cal.
I hope they don't electro drift us.
He's faster.
Ruh-roh.
I better not use my play.
All right. Survey says it is.
Oh,
Okay.
Yikes.
Jumping Hand D-Gleam shouldn't pick up though.
All right, well, okay, he did clean. He did D-Gleam.
If they're timid, it might not.
All right, let's see.
They are timid because they outspeed us.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ouch. Iron Hands 07. And here's our D-Gleam. Good play from them. Alright. Decent chip.
This
Okay.
is why we have Chien-Pao.
Alright.
We're gonna roll the 50-50. That's all we can do here.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are going to do it. So, the Clover Channel. 50-50. Are we going to win it? Oh, 100%.
Plus the ice cream crash hit. We get this every time.
Alright, I have to D-Gleam. I am going to crash. Alright. Let's see it. Is he scared? Does he
Come on,
switch?
Pao.
Let me see that. Let me see the fear. Oh!
No.
Alright. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. We got too many rolls in the other two games here. So we'll lose armor right on here. And here comes the crash. The Luca 6 modified version getting the upper hand here. Okay.
The
we do
speed tiers
take-
can throw you off pretty quick.
Oh, of course. Alright, there we go. This is also why I like Timid Miraidon for this reason, you know, just for these modest Miraidon teams, but it does pay off here. But the helping hand D-Gleam there's the foul play. See you later, Chien-Pao. Wow, this went pretty quick here. This is 2 turns.
Yeah, it's kind of how these mirrors go.
It does, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
you win or lose on turn 1.
Exactly.
Alright. Then we have the Feral Palmas. There's his Iron Hands. Alright, that's what I thought he would lead. Okay, here's the Ogerpon. No Trick 'em from him, so I like that play. Okay. I'm gonna click
Shield the fake out and just start clicking buttons.
Yeah, we're gonna play it out here. We're gonna Spiky Shield here. Let's see if he actually
We'll probably Trick Room.
Trick Room. Yeah, I would too. But at the very least, we can stall it. Oh, he's gonna swap it out here. Very interesting. This is his own Ogerpon. Oh, I see. Adrian. I don't think he needed to do that, but okay. Alright, here's our Spiky Shield. Now he probably just redirects everything.
They're just
Wind Beam.
styling on us.
Yeah, now he's just styling. Yes, exactly. Okay, I'm just gonna kick the Ivy Cudgel here, and we'll see what happens. Okay, there's his Ivy Cudgel. He's faster. Yeet! That's a lot of damage. Here's our Ivy Cudgel. Alright, well, he actually lives there. Alright, now he gets to finish things off with the Twin Beam there. Look at this damage. Well, oh, 1 HP! Alright, you know what? I'm not going to give him the satisfaction. I'm going to click run. He's not going to do it. Nah, not on this channel. Alright, GG's to our opponent. The Miraidon Mirror gets the better of us this game. Another CSR balance team. We got Amoongus this time. And the Fake Out Boys. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Bastiodon time.
Oh,
I think
man.
it's time for Don Bastio.
Is it coming in the lead?
Pretty much every time we Terra Grass in this matchup anyway, so if they lead Amoongus, we can still just go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go in with
You
it.
want to take care of it quickly in case it has Sludge Bomb, because that can get tricky after you Terra Grass.
Is it Ogerpon?
Yeah.
Okay. Miraidon in the back. And is it going to be Chien-Pao?
I think Chien-Pao's really good here.
Alright.
Just run it back.
Alright, let's see what this player decides to do. Does he know about the Covert Cloak Bastiodon? Alright, let's see it. He's got all his redirection. He's got all his fake out. He's got the Raging Bolt, as they always do. And this guy just wants to click Nasty Plot 16 times. Click Astro Barrage 17 times. And write home to mom about it. Alright, he's locked in.
For 31 turns, that's going back to my Toxapex team.
Oh, man. Okay, let me see the instant Calyrex-Shadow Rider lead. Or is he scared of Miraidon and lead the Rillaboom? Let's
I
find
feel
out.
Rilla.
Alright, you feel the Rilla. The Rilla has been felt.
Hey, there it is.
And there's another Raging Bolt lead too. Well, you think he's clicking Draco?
I think he fakes out Bastiodon and Draco's the Ogerpon, so just
Iron defense.
Terra Grass Iron Defense and Spiky
Do
Shield.
we need to Terra here, or should we save it for a turn to, like, mind game them a little bit?
I think we save it for one.
Actually, yeah,
turn.
if they fake out. Yeah, I think not Terra and then
'Cause I
Iron
don't think
Defense.
they're
is
going to
fine.
go straight for the Wood Hammer on that.
Alright.
It's worth noting that our Ogerpon Oko's Rilla with Cudgel, so you can just send it if you want.
Ooh. You want me to?
Yeah, you don't need to Terra.
We might
It'll
lose
just Oko.
the Ogerpon if they fake out Draco, though.
That's true.
I think
Probably
Spiky.
safer to Spiky.
Yeah, I think just Spiky. Just play it safe.
Fair enough. I will Spiky Shield here. He's actually going to swap the Rillaboom.
Interesting.
Alright, I think he's scared of the Ivy Cudgel there. This might be just resistant to instant. Yeah, I figured. Okay. Well, we do get a free quote-unquote Iron Defense.
I don't
Assuming...
think they attack Bastiodon here. Players just don't respect it.
Oh,
okay, Electroweb.
Wait a minute.
Interesting.
Oh no, the Bastiodon speed has fallen,
No, it is not. It's
but it
Oko.
hasn't.
Oh,
now they
he
know.
knows now.
They know now.
The tech! It's revealed!
Who knows? Maybe they weren't paying attention, though.
Nah.
Hey, Did we just body press Incin here?
Yep. Body press.
Yeah.
Alright. Body
I think-
press.
Do
I
we
think
want a
follow
hard
me,
swap because
just-
they're gonna fake out the Ogerpon?
It's either that or follow me to protect against a potential Will-O-Wisp.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
That idea again.
I like that idea.
Man.
I'm here for
There's
it.
the fake out. Okay. We see it. Does he go for the Draco? He goes for the Volt Switch.
That
The
is
chip?
an EV Raging Bolt.
Yo. Yeah, that means... No, like, really? That
If
means
they have
no-
Volt Switch and Webs, it's definitely AV.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Wow. So, offensive Rillaboom. Locked and loaded if he does have it. There's the CSR. That was not the body press target unless the Terra Ghost was popped. But we didn't see it.
No.
Here it is. Incin. Another Incin bites the dust. That's another KO for the Bastiodon. Rocky helmet chip and all. But what would be the next play? Because you know
I
what he
think
wants to click.
after the terrain recovery, we can eat one Astral.
It's going to be close.
Yeah, we can.
I might just be safer to wide card.
Yeah,
you take the Life Orb one? I don't know. There's the Rillaboom.
It's Rillaboom. You can knock a Foul Play into him. If it was Raging Bolt, I would wide guard, but I think Foul Play plus Cudgel just picks up the horse.
Yeah, they have to fake out the Ogerpon.
In fact, I think Wolf's video might be convincing people to run Water Horse, so you might just want a Woodhammer.
Yeah, you also take advantage of terrain.
Alright,
Yeah.
I am going to Woodhammer here. Alright,
Yeah.
let's see it. Okay, Astro Barrage.
Well, they did go
You know what
for
they're
it.
clicking. Can Bastiodon
Live.
take it? He takes it! Bastiodon, the restricted!
But does he
Woodhammer
double
comes
into it?
out. Oh, the chip! A little bit of recoil. The U-turn
Yeah, no,
into
they
the
U-turn
Ogerpon.
here. They
Goodbye,
want the terrain
Calyrex.
control.
Oh my god! How can people let this thing take KOs like this? There's
No one respects Bastiodon.
I don't believe it. This guy sees the Bastiodon, and he says, "No, I'm ignoring it."
I'm gonna click Astral Barrage in front of it.
Oh man, another foul play KO. That's
And they will learn his name.
That is 2 Calyrexes for Bastiodon just tonight.
okay. There we go. Okay, what's the next play? The Calyrex is gone.
Do we just
Chien-Pao
pop
first
Chien-Pao?
because Chien-Pao first because they're gonna take terrain if you bring in
That's true.
Mirai.
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah, Chien-Pao first.
Yeah.
Also, Chien-Pao can protect on the fake out turn.
Unbelievable.
We can also just Terra Ghost Icicle Crash.
That's true. No, actually, I still think you want to protect in case for some reason they go for like a Thunderclap Grassy Glide.
They have not committed to Terra yet.
No, I think they want to get rid of Bastiodon right now. I think they're angry at it. You just body press one of them.
Probably Bolt because of
The
Ziggy.
Bolt you'll guarantee because it doesn't have Protect.
Okay. And what do you want me to do
Protect this
here?
one.
You want
Just
to
protect us on the fake out turn, and if they take
Yeah.
down Bastiodon, they take down Bastiodon.
take the Bastiodon.
Yeah.
And then we
Then
say
just-
07. Wow, Bastiodon. Again, another CSR game, another 2 KOs. Insane. Fake out into the Chien-Pao.
Are they really going to disrespect him again?
They are. Yo, the EWebs? Does that live? Wait a second.
It should.
We
It's
might actually
Bastiodon.
do UM.
Oh, what
Yeah.
HP? Oh no! There is no way.
Sucker Punch into Raging Bolt plus Body Press into Rilla is just super safe.
Yep.
Yo, there is the Clover Love battle was canceled.
You didn't even need Miraidon.
Yo. All right, folks. So that was a fun game to end the showcase here. So now we're gonna go into the Pokepaste here, where now the Bastiodon Mafia is gonna tell us the secrets. Just mon by mon, why they chose what they chose here. So, fellas, whenever you're ready, tell me. Was Bastiodon the first pick? And if it was, what came after?
The team originated as the Lucas 6. That was a team I used to win my first cup over the summer at the end of Reg G. And I started struggling with Ice Rider on the team.
Okay.
So I wanted something to patch that matchup. And as mentioned at the start, Bastiodon came to mind. So that was the first alteration made to the team, was to put our wide guard foul play user in.
Okay.
After that, Miraidon, Iron Hands, Ogerpon is a tried and true combo. Those 3 should always come together. I personally love playing bulky offense, and Grimmsnarl just adds bulk to the next level with dual screens, but without speed control at this point, because we're either dropping Farigiraf or Whimsicott. One of them has to go to fit the team as it is, compared to what Lucas' team was.
Mm-hmm.
So Thunder Wave came in. And then from there, the 6th slot was the hardest one to figure out. I think we spent probably close to 3 weeks just shuffling between different Pokemon. Urshifu, Fluttermane, and then we started having so many problems with Landorus, especially Scarf Lando.
Yes.
That would rip the team apart. So for a few days, we were actually tossing around some wild ideas, including my personal favorite was Articuno.
Can't forget about the Nevermelt Ice Cresselia that we were thinking about.
Who
yes.
suggested that?
That was
That
me.
would-
I cooked up a Nevermelt Ice Cresselia as a Trick Room supporter.
Is cooked the right word here?
Because Nevermelt Ice and 36 EVs, Ice Beam one-shots Landorus.
I respect it.
And you don't need to be modest.
Wow. All right, what happened to it?
We're
That set
worried that there's
lasted
too many
about-
supports.
Yeah, it lasted about a minute before Tyler shut me down.
We realized the idea was I used to play a team with Registeel, Cresselia, and Heatran where I would abuse Skill Swap Levitate onto the 2 Mons that wanted to be Skill Swap Levitate to take down Lando back in Reg F. But we realized about 30 seconds into crafting the idea that you can't Skill Swap Hadron Engine or Quark Drive, so we can't make 2 of our ground weeks Levitate. And even if we could, it takes them off the terrain.
Okay.
So that was scrapped.
Oh, unfortunate.
So from there, we stuck with Fluttermane for a little bit, and then Abby and our 7th member, Josh, they worked behind the scenes to come up with adding Chien-Pao in our final slot.
Yeah, it was like a day before leaving for San Antonio. I was just like, doesn't Chien-Pao solve a lot of our problems? And then it kind of worked out. So,
Yeah.
The other thing that's nice about POW is that, and this goes a little bit into the spreads to an extent, our Miraidon is timid above max modest.
Yes, I noticed that.
But it's not timid max timid.
Right.
And so Chien-Pao helps patch, or at least scare, max timid Miraidons, because you at least get that speed tie. So it kind of helps into the mirror sometimes when they're faster than you, if they're not modest Miraidon.
Helps to win it too, but we didn't do that here.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You win some, you lose some.
Oh, absolutely. It's funny how you wanted to patch up the Landorus matchup, because when we were recording with the Cobalion guys in the previous video, they said the same thing. They needed something for the Landorus, and their answer was the Iron Bundle, the Sash Bundle, and yours is the Chien-Pao there. So it's funny how...
Bundle was considered too.
Bundle was considered. Okay, yeah. So I was just saying, it's funny how you have the same issue, but you came to different solutions to the problem. It's like math class, right? More than one way to get the answer here. But...
more than one fast ice type in the format.
I guess so, yeah, and it works out here. But okay, all right. So you got the 6th. So now, run me through the spreads here. So we talked a little of the Miraidon there. Tell me what the... I think I know what that Ogerpon does there. It looks very familiar, but go ahead and tell me.
We did rip the Ogerpon directly from the Worlds team because it's just a good spread.
Sure.
It does everything it needs to. We didn't see any reason to change it.
Not even make it 1 point faster?
I don't think so. No, I think it's 180. I think it's always been there.
No, I meant like when you considered it, you didn't consider to make it 1 point faster, in the face of Lucas' team?
No, because yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I considered bumping it up by 3 points.
Okay.
Because right now it's sitting at 154.
You want the Kyogre number, huh?
That's the actual stat. So hitting 157 outspeeds max base 90s.
Ogre,
Right.
right.
Because I ran into some max timid Kyogres and would lose the game in the last turn because I didn't outspeed their Kyogre.
The issue is that if you read up on the World's team report, all of the numbers here matter for certain things. The attack is perfect to make sure you OHKO Rillabooms, and the bulk is designed with light screen in mind, which we still have with the Grimmsnarl. And so everything kind of just still fits into the context of that team.
Okay. How about the Iron Hands here? Some speed investment.
Iron Hands was my favorite.
Yeah, go for it.
This was my little child. It started out as which was it, the NIC 2023 Iron Hands, that distribution. Which was just a ton of special defense, so it would just live everything you could possibly throw at it. But it wasn't dealing enough damage.
Okay.
So we started picking pieces out of HP and special defense and tossed it into attack and got it to the 172 where it's at now. And in terrain, low kick from this Iron Hands is guaranteed to do a minimum of 50% to Ice Rider. So we are always guaranteed to two-shot it.
Yes, I did read that at some point from somewhere. But yes, that looks correct. And the speed investment, tell me there.
That means that it makes it 1 point faster than paralyzed base 90s. So you get to Thunderwave Kyogre and just low kick it.
Wow.
And you also get the benefit of outspeeding just about every other Iron Hands.
Oh, I would imagine. Yeah, I don't know too many speedy Iron Hands like this, unless they're like Brave Nature, but there's not too many of those running around. All right, now let's look at Grimmsnarl. That looks like a impish benchmark, dumping the rest into the other bulk, and then 2 points in speed for potential mirrors or instant stuff. Is that safe to assume there?
There was a little bit of adjustment. I know that the defense has been moved around slightly. The idea being that you now have is it a guarantee or a pretty solid chance to live a Zamazenta Heavy Slam in that matchup? So you get to, without setting Reflect, so you get to prioritize throwing a Thunder Wave at it?
Yeah, it's a guaranteed survive with the 132.
Wow.
Hitting the benchmark was a roll heavily in our favor, but this guarantees it.
Gotcha. That's a good roll to consider. I might have to note that later on. Okay. Now, last but not least, of course, the Bastiodon. That also looks like to benchmark with max HP and dumping the rest into the other bulk. Is that basically what this is?
More or less. The two bulks become the same number. I think they're one off. It's like 198, 199. But the fun part of the Bastiodon is that 2 speed IV.
Right.
So hear me out on this, Cook. So if you are 0 speed IV, you are speed tying min speed Amoongus.
Right.
And so we wanted to keep it away from 0 to avoid that speed tie, just so we know one way or the other. So we wanted at least 1, or at least 2, 3. But you also want to be slow enough that if you have to go for a Desperation Thunder Wave into Cali Ice, you're still underspeeding it in Trick Room. So you want to be under, I believe it's 6. It's either you're either 2, 3 or you're 4, 5 is basically what it comes down to. And so we chose then 2, 3 because this team doesn't have Trick Room.
Right.
No, 4, 5 is the correct one, I believe.
4, 5 was what you chose for the SoCal mirrors.
Yes,
because you like messing with me.
See, it doesn't matter if you're the 2, 3 or the 4, 5. So I'm the 4, 5 because then, since this team doesn't have Trick Room, if I come up against it in the mirror, you never bring Bastiodon to the mirror, but if you do, you guarantee outspeed the opposing Bastiodon.
How many people in SoCal is running this?
7. And 7. Yeah, 7 brought it to San Antonio, and at least 13 people have the paste. So it's been a very
going to be a lot more now.
There's been a lot of mirrors, yeah.
We got to have some fun with Brian Collins. He faced the team 5 times in one tournament.
Did he win?
Yes, he unfortunately managed to beat all of us.
Oh,
I
Collins!
beat him once.
The Bastiodon Slayer.
With
Set.
That was the local where it went viral in the standings because I got second, losing to Brian in the finals, and
I
then
saw
Abby
that,
lost
man.
to Brian in top 4. So he had to fight the same team for top 4 and finals.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I believe that's where I saw it for the first time, where it got those 2 top 4 results. I was like, all right, now we gotta showcase this. There's no way they're gonna hide the sauce. No, absolutely
we got a little too excited.
Yeah, clearly. All right, but very nice, very nice. Again, congrats on the day 2 result there. Now, I got a couple questions here before we go into the rental. So what would you say is the best matchup, and what would you say is the matchup where this can struggle?
Best
best
matchup's
matchup?
probably Terapagos or Shadow Rider.
Oh yeah, Shadow.
One of those two.
Terapagos
Yeah.
is even freer if you can believe it.
Calm Mind
Yeah.
substitute Terapagos can't do anything.
No, I don't think so. Not against this. Okay.
And then Ice Rider, depending on the team comp, if it's a non-Lando version, it tends to be a very positive matchup,
Yes.
Yeah.
almost entirely on Bastiodon's back, or shield, if you will.
Face?
Yes. But the hardest matchup, most recently, it's the Chinese Sun team that popped up.
The ground
Yeah,
on
that
this
one can be rough.
That's
Yeah.
almost an auto loss for us.
Oof.
Normally you can just Draco through Groudon, but the AV makes it a lot more difficult.
Oh, yes.
The other really tough matchup is Zacian Drago, but it doesn't come up very often.
Ooh, Zacian Draco.
Specifically, the Terra Ground is Asian.
Yes.
Yeah, because you can't. They'll always tear ground in front of you, so you can't get the speed control because you only have Thunder Wave for that, and so it's a lot of pressing Reflect and trying to Draco a Fairy type, predicting a Terra. It gets really messy.
Oh yeah, I would imagine. Okay, yeah, that one sounds a little interesting. Okay, respectable. But okay, all right. So now what we're gonna do, folks, we're gonna go to the rental where you two get to try out the Bastiodon Mafia's Bastiodon squad. Okay, yeah, I kind of butchered that one, but yeah, let's look at the rental and we'll say some final thoughts and get you guys out of here. All right, folks, so there's the rental. So give it a go. Let us know how you do with Bastiodon. So the 3 of you, once again, thanks for joining us on the channel here. Is there anyone else from the Mafia that is not here today that you want to shout out?
So we have the other 4 members. We have Benji, Josh, Oscar, and Michael. They all helped us come to the team that you saw today. All of their input was vital in getting to this final version that we all love so dearly.
Yeah. Wonderful group of people.
Yeah, man.
One of my favorite team building
Anytime,
groups.
for sure. That's always like a lesson I like to tell people. When you go to these regionals, you're never. If you have that building group, it just makes it a little bit more enjoyable, and you get to have a little bit of an advantage versus someone who's just there by themselves, because you have more opportunities for team building ideas. You have more time for testing because now there's more people testing the squad versus just one person, and another pair of eyes just lets you maybe see things that maybe another person just cannot see as well, but just by themselves. Would you agree to that?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So a team building group, guys. If you don't have one, you gotta get them. It just makes so much more of a difference in the regional run. You saw it in the previous video with the Cabalion crew. Now you see it here with the Bastiodon Mafia. And who knows who's going to come on to the channel next. But thanks again, guys, for coming in. Any other socials you want to plug in?
Yeah, you can find me if you want on Blue Sky and Twitter as just Steel Trainer. I
Okay.
believe there's an underscore after it on Twitter, but you'll find me.
All right, we'll link that in. Anyone else?
I'm on Twitter at SlyAbby VGC. I'm also on Blue Sky. I think it might just be SlyAbby on there, or it might also be SlyAbby VGC on that one. I'm not too sure about that. And then I also have my YouTube channel, Prankster Spore, which I will be uploading a more in-depth video about my experience with the Bastiodon team later on.
Ooh, team report?
Yeah.
Ah, excellent. We'll definitely throw that in there when we get the chance. Okay, anything else?
And yes, I'm I'm Mental Syndrome on both Twitter and Blue Sky. If you wish to find me there as Bastion's widest garter.
Okay, fair enough. I did see that. I think I saw that on Twitter or something. All right, fair enough, folks. Okay, so we'll be back with another video in the next one, guys. Peace out and have a good one.